Hi everyone, welcome to Desiree Plans. In today's video, we're going to do a quick plan with me and my Makselife goal setting planner for the first week of March. So again, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching today. As you can see here, I've got my Makselife goal setting planner here, and we're going to focus on everything this week. So as you can see, we've got some monthly goals. There's 8 monthly goals from personal, financial, spiritual, personal growth, and so on. And so we're going to focus on each of those. And for the month, what I like to do is keep it kind of high level. What is my goal for that month itself? And so for personal, ultimately, I need to make me a priority. With mom life, work life, I tend to put myself off the grid, off the calendar, and I really need to focus on any little me time, my specific routines and whatnot. For fun and recreation, for me right now, importance is getting outside. My son, we just found out he's vitamin D deficient, so we need more outside time. At work, of course, if I can exceed my goals, even better. And even for family and relationships, communication with my family, whether it's daily text or FaceTime. Since COVID, we're all home. So yeah. And then we've got health and wellness. So be healthy, more fit. And you'll see in just a moment how I'm going to achieve those goals by breaking it down by week. And so for my spiritual and personal growth, expand, learn new things. Financial, of course, save money, right? Aren't we all saving money? There should be a common goal as far as to what you're saving for, but still save money and create a beautiful space for me. So for health and wellness, to break it down, I'm going to be tracking my AM and my PM routines. What am I saying? For health and wellness, oh my God, exercise, water, and my daily steps. So personal is my AM and PM routines, and then me time. Sunlight, making it a point to go 30 minutes outside every day. For work and learning, we have a motto, be here now. When you're here, give it your all kind of thing. And then again, the communication, like I said, kind of the text and FaceTime. So anyhow, so I got my weekly actions here for this week. And then here's my weekly spread on how I'm going to break it down. But look at these cute stickers that Cupcakes and Stickies made for me. They were custom stickers that I asked for, and she made them, and they are amazing. They're in bold and pastel, and they're actually going to be going on sale next week on March 9th, guys. So make sure to add it in your calendars because it's specific, and it's color-coded to match. It's super cute. I love it. But we use Mildliners, right? Everyone uses Mildliners, so I think it's perfect that you have a Mildliner on there. It's so cute. So breaking it down by weekly actions, what I want to achieve or what my goal is going to be for this week, so that I can kind of focus on that. And basically each one's going to have a bullet, and as from the prior monthly, I kind of explained in what I'm going to be tracking. And so don't feel like you have to get all of them. There are times, and it's often, that one area might not be worked on. One area might not be focused at all. And that's okay, because that means for the next week, maybe you focus on that one instead, as opposed to the others, if you've already, knocked them out, or you got that routine down. And so for the weekly, I like to break it up and give me that extra checklist to hold me accountable on this. I was originally using my weekly spreads in my horizontal, actually, for just daily affirmations and whatnot, but I was slacking on meeting some of my goals. And so I did see Simply Shantae's plans, and she was doing it like this. And I thought, gosh, this could really work for me, and it has been. And so I'm keeping up with it. Normally, I kind of just put a dash on each of them, but I'm just making the line all the way across because we all know the yellow is for the, personal, orange is for the fun and rec, And so, again, color coding. I love color coding. It works for me. It may be a lot of work to others, but I know for me, even just doing this, it's just like a relaxation, to be honest. You're being creative. You're working. It's coming together, and for me, this is still my me time. And so, It's so important that you set time aside for yourself to focus on yourself for whatever reason that might be. So making these lines across, again, before I just did like little header dashes on there. But I like it. I think it's fun. It's pretty to look at. And I'll end up going over and writing in each of those long bars, what each one is going to be. As you can see there, I just did it all the way across: personal, fun and rec, work and learning kind of thing, as opposed to having it separated by column. It just makes it easier to look at. You probably don't even need to do it if you already know in the color code. And granted, I probably already know too, but I still like the way this looks better. For me, it's the aesthetic of it. I like it. But listing each one out and just making sure to break it down. Like I said, though, it doesn't always happen, and that's okay. You just keep going to the next week or push it out. I know this past week and a half, or 2 weeks ago almost, I guess, we had the snowstorm and nothing got done. Nothing got checked, and that was okay. For personal, we lost power, so that our AM and our PM routines were ruined. There was no me time. Well, I did have a little bit of me time, actually, a lot more than expected, but there was no power. So it was more so just playing in my planners, which was great, but still. Work and learning. I didn't even go to work all week because we didn't have no power and I work from home. So making sure that you're, breaking them down. So here is where I'm going to put, my weekly action. So for personal, my AM and PM routines, and then me time. And then, fun and recreation, the outside time, basically. And, making things fun for my kids. We like to do little activities. And so we're going to make slime this week. Not our normal slime, but a different type of slime. So work and learning again. Doing my best to exceed goals for that first week. Make that week, the first week, a strong week, of course. And then for my health and wellness, I'm trying to get exercise back in the schedule. Continuing to drink water. And of course, meeting my steps. It's hard when you're working at home, but I think with the exercise, I shouldn't have no problem reaching those goals. With my spiritual and personal growth, reading the new Audible book, the new book that, the Moxie Book Life will end up picking out, but just trying to be accountable. I journal every night, gratitude. I'm doing the Bible app as of today kind of thing. And so I'm trying to keep up with all of that. Of course, no spend, at least 3 times no spend. I won't do a whole week, but if I can at least get 3 days, we're good. But yeah, so it's a little thing. So now I'm going to break it down daily. And so every day I can come back to this and kind of check it off. Did I do that? Did I accomplish that? And if I didn't, it's okay. I'll be able to see at the end of the week what I did, what I didn't do. What do I need to change moving forward? What might be better, or why didn't I do it? What stopped me, and kind of think about it. What can you overcome, if any? And so it's nice to look at, to see where you stand on all of that, because I have weekly actions, but am I holding myself accountable daily? I'm not. And right now, for me, this works for me. So I've got it out. I actually use the same markers on the side. I love the way it looks. I think I might do it next week all the way across on that part, but it looks cute. I think it's super cute to have it that way. But obviously I'm trying to speed this up here because we don't got all day for this. But yeah, as you can see, I don't even write routine anymore. I'm like AM, PM, AM, PM. And so keeping it the same, keeping it different, find what works for you. Again, I know many use it as a regular planner. I have a regular planner already elsewhere, and so this is specifically for this. And guys, I'm left-handed, and that coil gets in my way. So I have to turn it sideways like this so that my boxes don't look all crazy. But yes, you work with what you got. So we've got it fill out. It all looks good. Let me know what you think. I was originally using the actual companion notebooks instead, and still using my horizontal for affirmations, but this is what it looks like. And I'll tag a review of the companion notebooks, because the planners are all sold out, guys. All that's left are the companion notebooks. They're undated, but it's the same monthly goals and weekly actions. All that you're missing is the weekly spreads in the middle. It's got the whole compass, but when I started, this is how I decorated everything. And so there's my wins, what works, what doesn't kind of thing. There are my weekly actions that I was working on. And so I really liked it. It's undated, so you can kind of pick up whenever you want since it's not dated. So very cute. I decorated it and made it fun. But as you can see, I was only checking in midweek and that just wasn't working. I needed to have done it daily. But Makselife does sell the date dots there too. And let me show you here. So even though it's undated, you can purchase the stickers and start whenever you're ready. So definitely check it out. Those are still available, the companion notebooks, since the planners are sold out and they are just as great. But I hope this helps you get an idea on a potential option for you. If, maybe yours isn't working out for you or you're still struggling, maybe this is something that might help you out. I was so grateful to see Shantae share this with everyone because, gosh, it's been life-changing for me. But so thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my plan with me. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Desiree Plans. And again, all the links are down below in my description. And again, thank you so much for watching.